Hello friends, welcome to another day in our month of mobility challenge. Today's class is really going to put your mobility training to the test. We'll be using our special resistance band ankle cuff tool here. If you've never used this before, trust me, you're gonna wanna click the link below to get your own tools to make one, and it will take your flexibility and strength game to the next level. In today's warm-up workout, we're really gonna be challenging our range of motion to really activate and build that strength and control in all of our flexibility so that we are prepped and ready to dance safely. All right, now join me here. We're going to just get a little bit of a flow going before we put our band on. So you can just tuck by the side here. Join me in a tabletop to connect with the breath through some cat-cows here. Exhale, rounding the spine. Inhale, we get a nice arch through the back and moving through that rhythm. Good, take that into a head and hip circle here. And then switching directions. Beautiful. From here, plug those fingertips into your mat, tuck your toes, engage the arms, pull the core in, press the hips to the sky, drop the head, coming into our down dog. Take one breath here. Exhale, let it go, and start to walk it out, bending one knee at a time. And I'm letting my hips kind of sway side to side here. Just bringing a little bit of that movement in. Beautiful. Inhale, sweeping that right leg up to the sky. We're gonna bend that knee and start to draw a big circle in the air, opening up that right hip. Good, then straighten the legs, same thing, 3 big circles. Beautiful, step that leg forward, nice long lunge, drop the back knee. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, left hand down. Lift the back knee, right arm reaches up to the sky for a twist. Exhale, right elbow down towards the left hand, spiral in. Inhale, back up to that twisted lunge. To then bring that right hand to the floor, step it back to a plank here. We're gonna move into a chaturanga. We'll drop the knees for this first one, shifting forward, bending, keeping your body nice and straight here. Lift the chest up for a cobra, and then tuck the toes, lift the hips back for a down dog. One more centering breath, inhale. Exhale, let it go. Inhale, sweeping the left leg up to the sky. Bending the left knee, start to draw a big circle here. For 1, 2, 3. Good, straighten the legs, same thing, big circle. We're trying to keep the rest of the body pretty stable here and really isolate that movement into that left leg, that left hip. Good, after your third circle, step it forward, lunge, back, drop the back knee, lift the arms and heart. Right hand comes down as we lift the right knee, twisted lunge, left elbow towards the right hand, spiral down, drop low. Inhale, back up, left hand down, step back to our plank here, keeping the knees up for this next chaturanga. Lower down, full plank. Inhale to our upward facing dog. Good, exhale, pressing the hips back to down dog. And I'm just gonna step my left leg forward and pivot to a forward fold here. With my legs wide apart, taking a little sway. And letting that sway bring me up to standing. Okay, let's grab our band here. We're gonna strap one side to our right ankle here. And then we're gonna take the other side into our left hand. You don't have to cuff it, just holding onto it here. We're gonna take the left hand right in front here. We're gonna circle it up around, bringing it behind us here, and then bringing our right hand to the floor. So we've got the band behind us here. Gonna scoot back. Now we're gonna start to bend this left knee as we open up into a twist. I'm gonna turn my toes out slightly here. Bend into this twist, letting the band pull me back. And then as I straighten, I'm gonna pull this arm forward. So bend and open. Exhale, straighten, pull it forward. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. You might need to adjust. Maybe you want a little bit more resistance so that you really gonna get pulled open there. Now we're gonna just slightly reverse it. So now we're gonna keep the legs straight and take this twist here, drawing the shoulders away from the ears. Have a really long spine here. Keep a little baby bend in both of your elbows so we're not hyperextending and locking out for a joint here. And then we're gonna bend into that lunge. Draw that arm forward, dropping into this nice low side lunge here, this Cossack squat. Then straight and open. Bend, reach forward. Open up. And bend. Inhale, open. And really squeezing that left glute, really activate that whole hip, your inner thighs, everything here. We're not just dropping passively into the stretch. We're keeping it very active, very engaged. And one more. And up. Good. Now coming back up, we're gonna bring this arm around, kind of unwinding it. And then we're actually going to strap it on now to our right wrist. So I'm gonna cuff it here. Okay, now even though I have it on here, I'm still gonna grab onto the band with my hand just so that I can adjust the resistance here. So we're gonna bring my left hand to my left hip, and we're going to do an active side bend reach with the right arm. Now it's really important here that we're not letting the wrist kind of flop here, keeping the wrist nice and straight and engaged. Shoulder down as we reach over, stretching that band and then using those obliques to bring yourself back up. Okay, so I'm gonna inhale over, exhale to give me that power to contract my core to support me on the way up. And let's go 4 and up. Inhale 3, exhale up. 2, and last one. Woo! Don't let the band snap you. So we're gonna keep the band here. We're gonna turn to face, pivot towards the left side, left leg forward, coming into our pyramid pose here. Now, this is where we're going to grab onto the band behind us here, okay? And find a good resistance where you can go from this kind of tricep, this bent tricep stretch, and then press it up. We wanna work these muscles here. Now with this, we wanna make sure we're not gonna let our elbows come out to the side. We're trying to squeeze them in here to straighten up. Now with the legs, we are going to straighten the legs as we bend the arms, and then we're gonna drop the knee to the floor, down to a low lunge as we straighten the arms, okay? So we press, let the arms bend. We're kind of getting an arm stretch here, and drop. Now it's really important here that we keep our hips square. We're not like just kind of being really open and floppy through our hips here. Trying to keep them nice and straight facing forward here. And we drop and press. And lift. Drop and press. Good, we're gonna go for 8. And lift. And 7. And lift. Now check in with your rib cage. If you find that you are really kind of arching to get those arms back, bent here. See if you can find a more neutral rib cage over pelvis posture here so that we're not using the ribs to compensate for the shoulders and getting this funky posture that's gonna put a lot of strain on our low back. Okay. 4, and up. 3, up. 2, up. 1, and up. Beautiful. From here, bringing this right hand with the band to the floor. So I've got the hand kind of around my thumb here so I can plant it to the floor. Now with both hands on the floor, I'm gonna kick off into a standing split. Getting that right leg with the band up. Now it's really important here that we have the band behind us here, kind of behind my back, like this. Okay, so almost like we're in a down dog, but very shortened stance. From here, we're gonna do some little pulses here. Letting that band kind of help pull that leg a little bit farther back, keeping the leg straight and bent. We kick for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good, now from here, surrender to the band. Let that leg bend, and almost like you're trying to pull that foot closer towards your head. We're gonna arch to lift the head, thinking like foot to head. And then from here, I'm gonna straighten the leg and lift up onto the left toes, lifting the heel. Now as I drop the heel, I lift the head, bend the leg. Letting the resistance band go a little bit more slack, and then we straighten and lift, drop the head. Okay, so we're gonna go 4, and press. 3, and press. 2, press. So strong, y'all. 1, and up. Good. From here, you're gonna slowly bring that foot down, and we're gonna step back to a plank, to then drop the knees, lower down to the belly. Okay, so now that we're on our belly here, we're gonna work some back bend mobility. Staying with this right side, go ahead and bring your left elbow and forearm to the floor. Here we're in like a Sphinx pose. So with this right side, we're gonna be playing with some very active mobility, active stretching here. So again, you might need to play around with where you hold onto the resistance band. So here's what we're gonna start with. When we bend the knee, I'm gonna use the arm to pull it forward, yeah? And then I'm going to reverse it, bend the arm, straighten the leg. And I'm really straight and pointing the foot. I'm trying to like push that leg to the floor and let the resistance band be tight enough that it kind of pulls you up, yeah? You're gonna come down. And activate up. We're really squeezing your booty, like your whole leg should be active. And just test this out. Now with this left hand, we're gonna start to actually press up from that forearm position to the whole hand, to just pressing through the hand to get a little bit higher and deeper with this very active cobra. So as we lower slowly, we're pulling forward. And as we lift up, it's the leg straight and it's pulling the arm back. We're pressing through the left arm to press us into this active stretch. And the band is kind of pulling us just a little bit deeper, but we're still very engaged. Inhale down, exhale, press up. Good, inhale down. And this left arm is getting a little bit of workout too through that tricep. Up. Inhale down. And up. Good. Hold the stretch here. Engage that right leg, press it into the floor. Lift up through the heart. Good. Come on down. Now we're gonna do the same thing, but now opening up to the side to get more of that pec stretch, okay? So it's really important here too, if you're hypermobile, to not hyperextend through your elbow, and then we're also trying to keep our wrists straight and engaged and not floppy here, okay? So same thing. From reaching forward, we start to straighten this leg and let the arm come out to the side. So I find that with this, I need a little bit more resistance. Pulling forward and then opening out to the side. And forwards. You should feel your back line of muscles engaging too. Like, you're not just relying on that left arm to push you up. Work those back muscles too to help lift the chest. And 4, and down. 3, and down. 2, and down. Oh my gosh. Why is my left arm like burning right now? Low key, like doing some push-ups. And down. Good, y'all. Okay, from here, you just bring that right hand to the floor, right? Keep this leg bent. And just press up and then kind of pull myself forward a little bit. And then think head to foot here. Breathing here, take a moment in this stillness to breathe into the stretch. Good, straighten that leg. And then we'll take a moment, push back into our child's pose. Taking a deep breath here into the back of the body and reversing all that arching. Good. From here, lifting up to our hands, pushing back to down dog once more. And we're just gonna kick this leg up with the band on it. Holding it here in this down dog split. Relaxing the head, relax the neck, and just let that band kind of subtly pull the leg just a little further. Now lifting up onto the left toes, lift that heel. Good, drop that leg down. And then let's switch the band over to our left leg. So I'm gonna just walk my hands back to a forward fold here so I can release from this right side and get onto the left leg now. Okay, let's stand up and come to that wide-legged stance here. Now we're just going to hold the band in our right hand here. Take a moment, recenter, plug down through your toes, feel the earth below you, take a deep breath. Ready, focus, we're gonna do it all on the other side now. So we start with the band in our right hand, we bring it around back behind us, and then we bend forward to place our left hand on the ground. Now we're gonna start with bending the legs, bending the right leg, keeping the left leg straight, opening up into this twist, and then straightening, pull it forward. Open up, getting that bend here, and forward. And squeeze that right booty. You better be putting that mind into your muscles. Make sure you're not just kind of relying on your quads to work here. Trying to connect with your hamstrings, your glutes. Good. Now we're going to reverse, keeping the legs straight as we open into the twist. And then bend into that deeper lunge as we pull forward. Lift up and twist. Pull and drop. Good, y'all. Remember your breath. Beautiful. From here, reversing, bring that arm back around. We'll stand up to switch sides. Now we're locking in with this left side. Strap it on. Okay, and then we're gonna find I'll hold on the band and find what's the right amount of resistance. If you feel like you don't want that much resistance and you just want to have it on your wrist, that's fine too. You might just need to like kind of strap it on a little tighter so it stays in place, or hold on, mindful of our wrists and elbows here. And we're trying to reach up and over, engaging the core. Draw the shoulders away from the ears. You lift up, nice and solid. Inhale, reach. Exhale, lift. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now pivoting to have the right leg forward and bringing the band up and back behind you here. And again, checking in with where you want to hold on here. How much resistance do you want? Squaring off the hips, drawing the right hip back, left hip forward. Finding a neutral rib cage. You should feel your core engaging here. We're not just like, yeah, just kind of sagging here. Like keeping that good posture with the legs straight. We bend the elbows back. Also trying to keep them into our sides, not going out here. And then as we drop, we straighten. Inhale, bend. Exhale, press. Straighten the legs. Tap the knee. And every time we tap, we're not just like collapsing to the floor. We're really just tapping it for a moment before we lift back up. 5, and up. 4, and up. 3, 2, so strong, y'all. Keep that core engaged. 1. Good. From here, we're gonna bring the hands to the floor to frame this right leg. And I'm gonna get this band under my hand here just to get a little bit more resistance. Then we're gonna kick off into that standing split. So you kind of adjust. I'm not gonna have my hands directly next to my foot, but just slightly in front here. But you do wanna make sure that the band is like behind your back. You don't want it kind of hanging out in the front here. So make sure that it is behind you. Yeah, just like this. Woo! Hello, balance. Finding our center with this left leg straight. We're going to find our pulses here. And with the band behind us, it's gonna help kind of pulling us a little bit deeper into that active standing split. Okay, for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now adding in the bend. We bend, lift the head and chest. Think foot to head, and then we straighten, lift up onto the right toes, drop the head. Drop and bend, lift and straighten. Four and lift. 3 and lift. 2 and lift. 1 and lift. Beautiful. Stepping that foot back here, coming into a plank to drop the knees and lower down onto your belly. Okay, finding our Sphinx pose here. Still with that band on the left side. And we're gonna do the same exact thing. So when the arm is straight, it pulls forward to bend that back knee. Well, we keep the arm straight the whole time, the left arm. And then it's really the engagement of this leg pulling you back that starts to then like create that resistance in the band that then starts to lift you up. And then it's the bottom hand that starts to push you up. So I don't want to see you go like pushing and then like doing the leg. It all starts from engaging the leg here. So this is why you need to kind of find like, what's the right amount of resistance that when I pull this foot back, it truly does like lift me up, like I have to go with it, yeah? Inhale forward. Exhale, engage, lift. Also try to keep this shoulder down, not letting it just come crank up super high to your ear. Try and keep it lower. And forward. Exhale. Power up. Inhale, slowly release. Good, and forwards. Keep going. 3, 4, and down. 3, and down. 2. Remember, it starts from the leg. 1. Good, come down. Now we're gonna do the same thing, but out to the side, getting a little bit more of that pec stretch, that open-hearted shape here, okay? So, resetting here. And again, get engaged from the leg, pull it back, and this time we bring it out to the side. Getting that stretch, but I'm trying not to turn too much, like I'm still facing forward with my heart. Keep that right arm engaged. Try and keep that elbow squeezing into your side, not letting it push out. Good. And forward. And let's go. 4. And down. We got this, y'all. 3. And down. Oh my goodness. 2. And down. Last one. And down. Good job, you guys. Okay, release that band. Just place your hand on the floor. You're gonna push up, bending that left foot in towards your head. And then find your breath. Beautiful release. Tuck the toes, downward dog. Find your center, take one breath here. Then sweeping the left leg up, finding your down dog splits once more. Big stretch, keep that foot pointed, leg straight, and then lift up onto the right toes. Really drop the head here. And then bend the leg down, dropping to the knees. Good job, friends. These bands are no joke. They truly are the best for getting you warm, and you really don't need to do a lot to feel like, whew, okay, I'm loose, I'm limber, my blood is flowing, like my heartbeat has risen, and that's where we want to be when we start dancing, like being really ready and activated and on. So that's our class for today, but obviously if you want to do more before you get onto your dance practice, please listen to your body. And otherwise, I will see you tomorrow for another day in our month of mobility. Mwah.
If you loved this class and you're ready to push your training further, then my Mobility Muse Pole Intensive is the perfect next step to help you unlock new, stunning, bendy tricks and spin passes. This program is built for dancers who want real progress, who are craving growth, need some structure in their training, and a refreshed routine to get them out of their rut. So this program combines yoga, stretching, and mobility cross-training with an exciting spin tricks curriculum. Over the course of 8 weekly masterclasses, you will feel your body and pole dancing skills completely transform. As you start my active stretching techniques, you'll be able to access more advanced crowd pleaser tricks that require deeper flexibility. As you build strength, your transitions and your flow will become more refined, smooth, and fluid. As you increase your mobility and expand your range of motion, your spin passes will start to have that gorgeous, bendy shape wow factor. And as your stamina increases, you'll have the energy to truly dance through your tricks, helping you activate that next level artistic mastery and confidence. This program is so much more than just giving you tutorials for tricks. This is gonna actually prepare your muscles, your fascia, and your nervous system to be able to unlock these challenging bendy tricks and do longer, more intricate spin passes without hurting yourself or without feeling stuck and frustrated on a plateau and not seeing the flexibility and strength gains that you want. I'm gonna teach you all the same regimens that have helped me over the years to become the flexy professional performer that I am today, all while preventing injuries. You can start training like a pro today with me from the comfort of your own home, as long as you have a pull and a willingness to get outside your comfort zone. The link to sign up is below, and I will see you inside the program.